Welcome, I Horde, to a podcast which I don't have a topic for. So, to find a topic for it, I randomly looked up random topics on Google. And it's apparently the 101 topics to talk about. I don't know if there's 101 topics or if it's just 101 as in basics, beginner stuff. So, we'll quickly see. The first one is current situation. So, I guess we could talk about the fact that I don't have a topic for the podcast. Well, now we're done. Usually the best way to start a conversation is to talk about your current situation. The questions you'll ask vary greatly on where you are and what you are doing. So, for example, if you were waiting for something, you might ask how long you've been waiting. They've been waiting, or if you have, you are at a show or an event, you might ask if they've seen the performer or speaker before. That doesn't really work with this. The next one is job/work. Wow. Then the next one's clothing. I'm not going to go into every single one. News. There's a hot topic that Tammy doesn't like talking about. Sports. Another topic Tammy doesn't like talking about. Where they are living. Not too distant future. What are you doing the next week? That was kind of
work.
What you doing on your free time? Music. Movies. Food. Books, TV, travel. Is there actually 101? Holy fuck, there is. There's legitimately 101 things. And let's just, I'm scraping the bottom of barrel. Number 80, or 98. What are your pet peeves? Fuck. I'm not even gonna... That was fun while it lasted. I was actually going to do a podcast where we went through all 101 of those. But I think that's a little too extreme.
I was going to say, I seem to get a lot of those kind of questions whenever I'm at work during our meeting, because we usually have, question of the day. And some of them are just really dumb questions, and some of them I'm like, we've had a variation of this question before. So, yeah.
But, going with other stuff, I guess. So we're recording this, without Chris, obviously, because, he was too tired to do it on the normal day that we do it, and then, yeah, that's the problem right there. So, I guess we could talk about the hopes for the future of the channel. Right now. I know we've done a couple of those where it's like, oh yeah, we're going to do this, and then it never happens. But I think these ones are actually going to be happening. If you're listening to this and you actually do watch any of my stuff, well, congratulations. You're like the 1 in a million. If you're a person that watches this and none of my other shit, you're probably my wife.
I watch other stuff. It's just, there's a lot.
Yes, I do agree. I do put out a lot. But that's the thing, is I'm trying to put out a lot, so that way there's lots to look through.
Yeah.
But, I don't know. I know that we're done, or I'm done Dead Space 2. I'm working on Dead Space 3 with Tammy now.
Woo.
We're about 3/19ths of the way through the game.
Woo! I'm not a fan of horror games usually, and I have issues where you can die by suffocation, so this one, there's occasional parts where you have to be out in space, and you have a limited time, and then my anxiety just spikes, and I'm like,
That wasn't that bad, though. Well, we haven't got that deep into it, so it may get worse, but I don't know. I've been enjoying it. I know that... So me and Tammy are going to do that until it's done. I am uploading the first one, which will come out, on the 30th of this month.
Saturday.
And then it will go until, if it's 19 episodes, or 19 chapters, it will go until the 17th of November.
Sounds about right, yeah.
But then there's also DLC.
Just when I thought I was going to be done with it.
There's DLC, so we'll go through the DLC as well. And then after that, I think me and Tammy are taking a break on playing games together besides the other game that we're already going to be working on, which I'll get into in a few moments. But then we'll be back for December. We'll be playing games in December again. The vampire games.
I will be narrating.
Yeah. Yeah, there's 2 vampire games that we're going to be doing in December. And then, actually, I think I know what we could do for the second half of November. We did buy that Doctor Who game.
Yeah.
And I think you'd probably enjoy being a part of that. So we could do that.
I was going to say, I like Doctor Who, I just don't know. Because you said it's like a point-and-click game or whatever?
Yeah.
So
we can work on that together, though. And the other one is Tammy. Tammy bought me a game on Steam that she will be really interested in playing. So maybe we'll play like a couple episodes of that. The difference, whatever the Doctor Who thing doesn't take up, we'll play the rest of that. And then we'll play one episode of Balloons. If you want to. Just get like some variation in there.
Yep.
And then I know that in November, starting November, me and Tammy will be playing Star Wars. A couple friends have shown interest in maybe wanting to play it too. So the idea is the fact that me and Tammy will play, and then if they want to play as well, we'll play and just put like both of them out.
Yeah.
So.
Because one of them will be probably more sporadic.
Yeah. The one with, so yeah, we'll see how that goes. And then I know in January, Tammy will be playing Pathfinder. And I'll be playing Pathfinder as well. How that's going to work is Pathfinder's a solo game. So Tammy will make her character. I'll make my character. Tammy will be playing on probably my profile. Just that way it's easier to record. But she'll play her character. And if she gets to town B, I will only go up to town B. Like, I'll follow her in mine to see what the differences is, how we do certain things. But the idea is the fact that I will follow her exact path. Is my goal anyway. I'm just going to choose different options, of course, because I'm going to go with an evil character. I think you're going with a neutral good. I think is what you originally said.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to be going with like a lawful evil or probably a lawful evil. I'm not sure exactly what type of evil, but I think it'll be lawful. So yeah. And then I know in February we have something that we're going to record for Valentine's Day. We were going to record it this year for Valentine's Day, but we didn't get around to it. So I'll make sure we do it for next year. And then, yeah, I think that's the main thing that me and Tammy are going to be doing. I don't think we have anything super planned for after February. I think it's just going to be in January, sorry. In January, it's going to be Star Wars and Pathfinder. It's the two things that Tammy's going to be doing with me. And I think that's just what we're going to do until we find something spontaneous in the middle that we just throw in there.
Yeah, it all depends on what other games and stuff come out too, so.
Yeah. I know that Tammy wanted to play Far Cry at some point. So it's always a possibility that we just throw in a random game here and there that we just play. I think we have a list of them. I'm not going to spell it off. Actually, I'll spell off the list. Why not? That way, if you guys actually, in the comments below, if you guys actually like any of the options I list off, or you can think of other games that you would like to see us play, you could post it. There was Far Cry 6, which we would start from the beginning of when Tammy can actually have someone join and go from there. There is Open Country. There is Portal Knights. Me and Tammy have already played Portal Knights before. However, with Portal Knights, we got the DLC now, so we'll be going after the achievements for the DLC.
Yeah, because there was 2 DLC packs for it.
Yeah. We've already played the game mostly, but we just finished it off, which would be Wolfenstein Youngblood.
Yeah. I think we've beaten all 3 towers.
I don't know if we've beaten all 3, but we...
Well, we have the 3 special guns, which one
you
was
could
in
be
each
right.
tower.
No, you could be right. Just I don't remember how far we are along on that one. Diablo 3, which we would be trying to beat it for the 360, and then playing the DLC for the 360, and then playing it for the 1. So it would be a long series with that one. Borderlands, which would be primarily Borderlands 2.
Yeah.
And then pre-sequel. And then... what would be the other one? It would be pre-sequel again. And then... which we probably won't record both of them, but... because I think I've already completed the one pre-sequel. So it'd pretty much just be the 360 version of Borderlands 2, the 360's version of the pre-sequel, and then Borderlands 3. Army of Two series.
I know we've played through the first one, and I want to say we've done the second one.
We have played those 2. We've never played the third one together. I played it with someone else, but we will start from the very beginning.
Yeah.
So, there's that. So, if you have any interest in any of those games, or you could suggest another game for me and Tammy to play, go ahead and comment below. I'm doing a running tally. So every time someone says, "Oh, I'd like to see that game," I put a check mark next to it. And whatever one has the more check marks is the one that we play. So already we have 2 that are actually like higher than the others, but yeah. So even if you voted before, I don't care for crap. Vote again. Then for myself, I do have an actual lineup here of games I'm going to play. I'm going to be playing next, just solo after Dead Space is done. I'm going to be playing a game called Punch Club. I've seen another streamer play it, thought it was really amusing, so I'm going to play it. After that, I'm going to be playing Dead Space Plus, so I'll be playing the entire series again, but just on trying to get the achievements. So I will be rushing through more. I may do that one while I play a different game as well. So I may randomly just start playing Dead Space by myself, get a backlog of it, and then throw it all in.
Yeah. It's always good to have a backlog of something.
So that may just start appearing when Punch Club is going on. Because I don't know how long Punch Club's going to be. So I may just do that. The next one after that is BioShock, which I'll be playing all 3 BioShock games, and I'll be doing that on the Xbox version of it. Then it's going to be Mass Effect. I'm going to be playing that on hard to try to get the last bit of achievements I need for that. I will be playing Dead Space again on hard. Graveyard Keeper. Hitman, Alekhi's gun. With the Hitman, just because I forgot to bring that up. Hitman will be Hitman, the new Hitman games, 1, 2, and 3. I'm pretty sure I have the... I've beaten 1 completely, where I've gotten all the achievements for it. But in Hitman 2, you can play Hitman 1 again. And oddly enough, in Hitman 3, you can do it all over again. But I'm going to play Hitman 2, play the entire game. From beginning to end, pretty much.
Okay.
And then when Hitman 3 comes out, or when I actually buy Hitman 3, I guess the correct terms, then we'll go from there. Fallout New Vegas on hardcore. Just because, I apparently want to torture myself.
Sounds like it.
And then GTA 5. I'll do the story of GTA 5. And then the last thing I have written down is Visage. My friend really wants me to play the game. I've been playing it for the October stuff, but I'm a little behind. I think I'm just going to try to get the 1 chapter I'm on done. And then I'll call it for that. And then in May, I have plans to play Star Wars, the Knights of the Old Republic. Because, may the Force be with you. So for that, I'll actually play that game.
For the 4th of May.
So, yeah, we'll be playing that. I think that's about it. I don't think there's anything else that I really have planned. But again, if you have an idea or if one of those games really sparks your interest, I have them in that order that I listed them off in. But if people are like, oh, I really want to see this game or I really want to see this game, I may start pushing them ahead. And I may also just start recording some of them like the full game and then releasing them ahead of time. Like while I'm working on another game, to start releasing them. So like 3 or 4 games are coming out a day. Which is already what I'm planning on trying to do, 4 games a day. But I have no problem doing more. Because, if you guys want to see this stuff, I will keep putting it out there. I know it's been really hard trying to get certain games done because, especially games that have chapters.
With no clear, definitive end of chapter?
Well, there's that too, but it's also like, chapters can last, like, especially with Dead Space right now. Like, I love Dead Space, so it's not been as much of a problem. But with Dead Space, it's like, a chapter could be 15 minutes or an hour and 15 minutes.
Yeah.
And because of that, you don't know when to cut it. But with all the other games I've listed, more or less, except for, I think, Hitman. I'll just go back into it real fast. Yeah, like, Hitman's the major one that I'm thinking of. Because I may do Hitman where it's,
via contract?
Yeah. And GTA was going to be per mission. But some of those missions are actually quite small and short. So,
yeah.
I'll do stuff like that. But with everything else, I'm just going to try sticking with like a 30-minute time window. So, we'll see how that works out, though.
I don't know if you mentioned it on the last podcast, but you made gamer score goal this year.
Oh, okay. I didn't because I don't think I'd actually accomplished it yet. I accomplished it way fucking randomly and fast. What Tammy's bringing up is the fact that I had a goal to get 350,000 gamer score by the end of this year. And my end goal is to get 500,000 in the end of 2024. And then from there, get 1 million eventually. With the idea that I get 50,000 gamer score every year. I have beaten my goal already. So for this year, I'm at 3,006. Yeah, 361,000. There's also extra numbers, but that's where I'm just going to give it to you guys there. So, I'm already 11,000 to the 50 I need for next year. And I have like 4 more games I can beat for sure that are actually like perfectly installed on my system. So, there's lots of games I can actually do. If I get to my goal before fucking 2025, that'll be great. But I'm not rushing it at this point. I know that when I was looking at the breakdown I have on my PDFs and stuff, I have to get like something like 5,300 gamer score every month for the next 3-4 years for me to actually get the goal. But Tammy's been helping me with that.
Been trying. No, I was just trying to see if I could... Because I remember you took a picture of it when you achieved your goal. I was trying to figure out if it was your birthday or not.
Yeah, it probably was, but it doesn't matter. I played a game. I need like something small, like a couple hundred points before I could beat my goal. And then I played a game that gave me like fucking 4,000 gamer score. So I was like, oh, okay. I'll just, do that. But yeah, I know that next, on Halloween, we're supposed to be playing Minecraft Dungeons because there's a Halloween event in it.
Kind of excited to see what they do with that.
Well, it's running right now, but we are waiting for Halloween to actually do it.
Yeah, I'll have to... I think I have to either download it again or update it or whatever.
Oh. That TV has volume. I was actually going to see if I had it installed, and if not, I was going to install it too. Just that way I can make sure that we had it while we were thinking about it. Yeah, I already have it installed. I'm good. But yeah, no. And then it was like, oh wait, that one's still on audio. But yeah, so that's basically the end of that. I don't know if there's anything else I want to bring up. But I'm working my butt off to do that stuff. So, hopefully you guys enjoy it all. Yeah. I know that one of our other friends was thinking about playing the Star Wars game with us. But we'll see how that works out. Right now, he's not able to do it due to his work schedule. So, he's not quite sure if it's going to change or not. So we have to talk to him about that. And then on top of that, we'll have to see if the other friend wants to join or if it's just going to be 3 of us or what's going to happen. Because, yeah. Lots of things that is unclear about that, and I'm not trying to rely on that. That's why me and Tammy are just going to do it ourselves for sure. And then if it happens where we get to play with other people, then it will just happen.
I just imagine shaking a magic 8-ball and it said, future unclear. Please check again later.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I think that's it. So, until next time, my horde. Hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see you guys then.